What's up, nation? Really appreciate everybody for tuning in. Here's the situation. Ezekiel, the main man, Elliott, said that, hey, it's important for me to play through injuries. He got a calf injury, by the way, and he's been limited in practice all this week. And he said it's important for him to play. Well, I will say that, yeah, in a sense, it is important for you to play. But also it's important for you to realize to get healthy, man. I know that a lot of people want to be that gladiator sport, to battle through and fight through injuries. But now it's important for it to see what we got out of maybe a Tony Pollard, to see if he can play a full 4 quarters. And maybe you sprinkle in a Rico. That's what I believe. Now, I do know that the season is abysmal. It's a crazy year. Altogether, the defense been at the bottom of the bottom, ranked 32nd in every major category. Now, one can say, yeah, it's because of the COVID year, right? No OTAs, no training camp. But at least we should be able to see some type of system being implemented, something being growing, or something growing with this particular team. But we don't see that, Cowboy Nation. And the situation with this is we continue to do the same thing over and over again. Now, on my gram and on my Facebook page, and as well as my Twitter and in my community blog, I said, okay, yeah, people say, Law, you speak a lot of negative about, dare I say, the Dallas Cowboys. Well, list me 5 positive points that you have about this defense, and drop your Cash App link after the 5 positive points, and be creative with it. And I will see and comb through all of the comments to see who, can get the cash prize, basically. Nevertheless, my thing is, Cowboy Nation, we got to figure this thing out. We only got 4 more games, and the evaluation process still must continue. And also the coaching philosophy and their points and their thought tracks and their actions on a lot of things need to be exhibited as well. Like I said before, just because you go out there and buy the beautiful chess piece, handcrafted by the best in the world, doesn't mean that you know how to play chess all of a sudden because you bought it. No, it doesn't work that way. We still should be able to see some level of stability. We should be able to see some level of growth, regardless of the situation and the scenario. Now, I do know that Ezekiel Elliott, there's a lot of pride on the line. One could argue that, hey, maybe, just maybe, he do not want to see Tony Pollard out there for all of those reps and those snaps. And then everybody say, hey, see? Now, I will say this, Cowboy Nation, it's not like we're going to say, okay, let's get rid of Ezekiel Elliott. The money is already guaranteed. Let me repeat, the money is already guaranteed. So he's going to be here. He's going to be playing with the Dallas Cowboys. Now, from a situational aspect of it, will it be best for him to play if he want to hide something? Yeah. But the full picture, the full spectrum, is that we really have to take hold to this team. And the coaching staff must step it up. They must be able to look at this thing and say, all right, mulligan, yes it is, but we have to be preparing ourselves for 2021. Believe it or not, we have to make sure that we don't overdraft in a certain category. And we've got to make sure that we don't underdraft in a certain category. That's how crazy this thing is, Cowboy Nation. It is flat out just that crazy. That's why we always say, hey, continue to do your best. Continue to put out your best. Make sure you showcase your best with your resume and everything. Never know who's watching. That type of groove. Never, ever try to tank. Always try to win. Now, organically, yeah, we can say, well, this season is a wash law. They're going to lose out anyway, or we're going to get the top 5 pick anyway. And why even talk about these topics? It's all about mentality, the culture. You got to figure out a way to establish that. Never give up, always fight. And I guess that's what Ezekiel Elliott is saying to himself. I can't give up. Although my calf got a bruise on it and I'm not able to push off on my leg, I'm limited in practice, but I'm going to be ready in game day. Juice me up. Game day, I'll be ready. That's what I'm getting. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. And it's one of those things where as we, as Cowboys fans, we'll sit back and say, man, this team, we didn't see this coming. We knew that it was going to be a crazy year, but we flat out didn't see this coming. The Washington team, the Giants, they're fighting for first place in this division. And the Dallas Cowboys and the Eagles, we're looking up, right? Oh, buddy. Now, here's the situation with this, Cowboy Nation, before I depart. If the Cowboys are able to establish something as relates to this offense and defense this game, maybe they can build on that. But if not, it's the same thing against the Cincinnati team, who's just as bad as us. If they come into Dallas, or if we go over there, wherever the game is at, I haven't even been focusing on where the game is at. Wherever the game is at. If we see the same thing that happened previous week, dead last defense and all of that stuff, somebody head got to roll. But I will say this again. They're going to look at it probably like, hey, it's a mulligan year, and we're going to bring back the same coaches. Boy, we in purgatory if they do that. If we get out there and get embarrassed, right? Let's say it's an outlandish score or something like that, and they don't let nobody here roll, and they keep this exact same staff, and they say, hey, we'll just toss it up and chalk it up as these guys didn't have this and have that. Boy, we'll be in some hot water trouble. That's been my time. I really thank you all for yours. Don't forget to hit that like button, share this content, let your friend, neighbor, foe know where to go when they want to tune in to Cowboy Sports Talk and beyond. And also, share this content. Share it, and also subscribe. R.I.P. to Debo. Everybody knows Friday, right? That's one of the movies that we all grew up, loved watching, and quote sayings from that particular movie. May he rest in peace. And if you have loved ones, reach out to them. Let them know that you care for them and these sorts of things. This is trying times in this crazy world. And remember, you're listening to nothing but the best. Salute. I'm out. Peace.